All right. All right. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today, guys? It is Monday, the start of the week. Yeah, actually, I was about to do the redo the whole start of the week thingy, but I've already done it a lot of times. So I'm not gonna redo it. But yeah, personally, I'm doing pretty nice. I don't know why. Like, when I started my day today, when I was at my job, I felt like almost angry. Like I was feeling like I didn't want to talk to anyone, and I was almost feeling angry at some point. And I don't know why. I don't know why. It just felt like that. Just pretty weird. Like I'm not the most social person, but usually I don't get angry like that. But yeah, so it felt weird. Good news is it didn't stay like that for long. And I was able to enjoy the rest of my day. It just felt really weird. I don't know where this came from. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, my day went amazing. And I hope you guys were also also had a great day today. But anyway, today we well, I was supposed to do the Monday Gacha Daily like I usually do, but Zenless Zone Zero doesn't have events anymore. Like, I mean, technically yes, it does have events currently, but it's basically go to the NPC and give an item, and then she gives you well, rewards. That's pretty much the thing right now. And the question thing, I did it off stream. It took 2 seconds because it's a great event, I promise. And yeah, I didn't do it on stream because I knew it wouldn't be good content. But anyway, today I'm actually gonna switch scene right now. There we go. So today we are continuing this story. Last time we were in Treebee's thing. Oh yeah, also crap. I like today during the lunch break I tried to farm, right? I managed to farm, but I almost... It was so bad, guys. It was so bad.
Watch. We'll deliver it as fast as we can. Let's go.
It was so bad, guys. Basically, Monday, right? So the Divergent universe resets. I tried to do it quickly. I couldn't.
And Trayman, which one of you likes such sour stuff?
Shut up. But yeah, I tried to do the Divergent universe. I had to complete it like 30 minutes ago, because they decided that it would be a good idea to force a tutorial. I had to sit down and do the whole ass tutorial of this. I could have done it on stream, but apparently they decided that we couldn't just do our daily run. No. I had to do the tutorial. So I did it. But it's done. I got a bit pissed. I didn't read anything in the tutorial. I just spammed because I wanted to get things done. But I did it. But anyway. Enough of that. Let's continue with the story. Let's go into piss bath.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
Oh, it's so cute.
But, Lady Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Right, okay.
Oh,
I thought about the heat
Are you
as
serious
well,
about
but...
us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie.
Also, I'm currently eating.
Then, because of
Because I'm hungry.
reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage.
Oh.
And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Oh.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
Oh, so the more often they use it,
In
the
that
younger
case,
they get.
When you opened that giant sentry gate above Akuma during the battle against Nikador,
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Newsporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Lady Treeby, what's wrong?
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian? Wait, no. It's not Trian this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is a danger.
Oh no.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Oh.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Exposition.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams and in
Books.
the trial from the Lance of Fury.
Oh. Sag. No.
I knew it.
Well, no books for us, guys.
Yes, I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene.
Irene.
But I saw its form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
You were blinded by hatred and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... my old comrades. Hephaestion. Perdiccas. Ionius. Ptolemy. And Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these five have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink.
Okay, two things. First of all, he had a scrawny figure. Nobody talks like that. I've never heard anyone say, oh yeah, he had a scrawny figure. No. I've never heard anyone say that. Oh, wait. Okay, no, never mind. I'm dumb. I'm simply dumb. Like, I thought that he was describing him like he had a scrawny figure, like blah 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 eyes. Because, well, describing someone like that, nobody talks like that in real life. But in the end, that's not what it was. And second, I need to go to the kitchen. It's gonna take like 2 seconds. One and a half. 2. 2 seconds. Too easy. Too easy.
Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Leonius was a swift runner and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
And this is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
Midamos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Oh.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death, but they lacked respect for honor. They cornered us in the bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat, and they cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land, his body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. Midamos, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Netherrealm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
Midamos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius's entire history.
Then, it was Possesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire.
No.
His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
Midamos, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Kremnoan dying on a sick bed? I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Bastion, my dear friend. Spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! That can take you away.
Mightimos, our king, do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status. Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
Well, it's always
My father
been a
threw me
curse
into the Sea of
being
Souls to
immortal.
break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Krateros included, I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikodor, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know,
Mayhaps.
but I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more peoples, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' peoples seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Krateros?
Dee, we've got a big problem! Big problem!
Lady Triby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinan! She got affected by Krateros!
Ah, makes sense.
Krateros! What's going on?
Mightimos. It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
She telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Krateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the Flame Chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Kratos. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the Vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Kratos, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Kratos did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
Then why did you scream in pain? Dumb bitch.
I'm listening.
I'm
Danger!
sorry, Lord
No,
Kratos.
wait! He
We
didn't
were
do
so
it out
preoccupied
of.
with
He didn't mean
deciphering
any
the fragments
harm.
of prophecy
No, he didn't mean any
that we
harm. I
neglected those who were
swear.
not favored by its
Oh,
message.
please,
Her
Bob.
accusations were harsh.
Try not listen.
but
Danger!
We wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
Imagination.
You've heard about that
Drawing.
Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Kratos.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom.
No.
That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Acheman. Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor. Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Midemos. I'm here to finish you, Father.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, Father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. And the one who desecrated the body of a god. Haikis! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you.
Ooh.
And now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Watch that.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. There's only one end for the kings of Kremnos. Then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son?
Yes.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear. Now, kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Kratoros. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
Hey, Yoda.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
What's this?
A signet ring for the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is. Questions you bring with you? Ask now.
Fate I've always denied has finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because...
Yet hesitate still you do.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day. For the day their king returns. Children of strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, and decline. How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept that fate and become the totem of strife that lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Oh, we're back with her. Okay, so we had switched POV, apparently.
Mama! Mama! I had a dream last night.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Trebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Wow.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Trebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it. Then there was a bang and I woke up.
Oh no.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius, but it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh, the Black Tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food.
course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Whoa, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama,
My
you
God, I
said
feel
the
super
black tide
tired.
can swallow up titans too. What do we do?
Keep my eyes
if even
opened.
Yanis
What
is
the
even-
frick? The hell?
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Mayhaps?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios is the smartest girl. I'm sure they remember where everyone is hiding.
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember.
Go back to bed! Ah!
I used to smoke.
I'm gonna destroy everything! Get it! Ah! Oh, yeah!
Use the spindle.
Oh,
There will be an amazing captain on that big...
Wow, that's a...
Of course you can. I think that person... There's a noble girl there who...
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before...
I know! I named this doll. I don't remember it all. Is this... Bad chest! You can't lock me away!
demons! Oh,
Learning can change your destiny.
cute.
There's strength in numbers. Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a...
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear...
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody.
Silly girl. Your Yanisopoulos is whole...
All right. Then what...
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case, let Trianne fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trianne back then? Was it just a coincidence? Or...
Ah,
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
This...
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the...
All right. was already super duper smart, I'll still try my very best.
Circes also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait, I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
And Trinan can do it. She's what Mama and the others always said that I had it. But now...
Come, let's line them up.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. Ah! Let me out! Ah! Oh, wait, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap?
I invent?
Oh, my lovely Trebi. Well, you might as well see for yourself.
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear something.
Oh, yeah!
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
Sag.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12
The music
constellations.
is really beautiful.
3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
Oh no!
What's going on?
Oh yes, please lend me your ears. When the black mist, as death and fate draw close, on the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace.
Oh, that's creepy.
What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? A spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. Subdued! 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 Subdued!
Trinan! Mama, what's going on?
Hurry! Run! Traitors, run! The Black Tide has arrived!
No!
Where can I go?
Let's hide in the box. Quick! Run! Let's hide here! Oh, we have to hide! Ah!
What's this?
Huh? What's what? Oh, am I missing something? Oh, okay, it's just that.
This is the sacrifice.
Oh yeah, I
of
didn't.
all we made.
I don't think I should find this funny, but I thought it was funny.
Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Trees. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
Yes.
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trevios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the Black Tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trevios.
Are we still in a dream?
Yes.
Did you have a nightmare?
Oh, never mind.
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pierce through his chest with the golden thread right now.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
I believe there's still another way.
Then why are you looking like
Souls
that?
will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate,
I
decaying
guess.
at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility.
Cute.
We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
Yeah!
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away, even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Aedes Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphorius?
No way!
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
His mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Tribi. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Hey? Alright, what's wrong now?
Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. Monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian.
It will probably come back,
You're the
but
reason the
we will be
Flame Chase
ready.
journey can continue. Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone. But first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan, Orynyx, for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx empty-handed? Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days.
Right.
And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it. I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone!
It's 2 birds, but yeah, we get the
depends
idea.
on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way...
We might be on bad terms, yeah.
In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Nikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Alright. Ah! Open, 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 open! Okay, there we go.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
Die! Oh god.
What?
I
Maggie? No. It's
I
an
killed her.
illusion.
I killed her, guys. She's dead. Tribby is a murderer now. Oh yeah, can I pull? I can't. Too bad. I don't think I want her anyway. Like, I don't know what theme would be good for her.
Wow, this room is huge. Trinin, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinin? Trianne can't even hear our own telecommunication.
Oh.
Well, never mind. Trianne suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here. Follow Trianne. Trianne, slow down.
Yeah, this is bad.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Right here. I summon thee, Orynyx. Stir up ripples of past reverie. Something's appeared. Wait, we should read it first. Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Treebios? Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trian sense it? Could it be... our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial?
Maybe?
But why haven't they said a word? Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose.
Maybe.
Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
I beg to differ. It's always time.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
I'm gonna destroy everything. Oh, whoops. Oh.
We'll take a look. But Trianne, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in this dolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trianne is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trianne can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trianne. What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean? It might just be an illusion, but Trinen wonders, is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
Right. Okay, so there's nothing else to do here.
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
God damn it. Okay. So there is an invisible floor down here. Ow, man! Ah! Oh, really? Huh. Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go faster, faster, faster! Running around the speed of sound and travel to run around.
Whoa, Treeby, Trinen, look at this! So cool! So many of us! It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? What's going on? Orynyx disappeared?
Oh. Makes sense, I guess.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets.
Oh.
Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames.
Okay.
The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, Wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed.
Okay.
But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't.
Well, I can.
Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
True.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Orynyx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog, or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Oh no.
What? Huh. Listen. Footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on. We need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out.
Ah,
What's this?
right.
Trian
This
feels
is
like
just right.
it's so familiar.
This is just great. Yay! And again.
Treeby? See you tomorrow. Where am I?
I loved that scene actually. Holds a lot of weight.
Snowy? And... Wait. Where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any
Also,
traces
my
of
god,
Lady
fine
Trian.
on its stall. What the hell?
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him.
Oh.
We were still too late.
Nice
I
read.
fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Although it's not that
And
hard to
Lady
do a
Trianne.
blast it. Not that
She
hard,
doesn't
but
have
yeah,
much
it's
divine
still
power
good read.
left. We can barely sense anything.
Oh, right. Need to go after that black-robed sword master. Trianne, I have a bad feeling about. Oh, wait. Yeah, those are my reads. How'd you like it, chat? Huh? How'd you like it? Trianne, I have a bad feeling about this.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trianne's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame. I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
True.
I understand.
He's not alone.
Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly.
Less defense.
I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treby, let's go. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only 2 titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap.
But is it
Anaxa
really
had
under
already
some
left the
madness?
Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
Friendship is the key. I have a stellar one. Can we pass it on with the core flame?
We need your other companion, too.
Ma'am, do you mean me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes, I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past.
Right.
That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside. Then we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Yeah, you're right. Meaning that I'm gonna make a wish.
Come on!
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Casterus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go, and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage against the Council of Elders.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
Whatever Mem's plan is, I'll follow. Nah, I would never.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
Hunt is not your path.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem. Don't worry, that man would never miss out on this fight.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you... you
And then he
can
leaves.
entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes.
Romance.
That is why
Yay.
he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But...
let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
that's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Ooh.
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
I don't... Well, there's no solution that can make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones, and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune. They
were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world. To shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
That's oddly specific.
You have my word.
Why that spot?
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own.
Yeah, and we can see the sound
That's
matching the
Battlefield
animation.
is just ahead.
All right. Oh god. Okay, let's see. What do I feel like playing today? No, she's not ready. Because I can't receive anything. Although I guess I could just ignore some stats because I know I'm never gonna have them. I mean, that's actually something I could do. Of course. Why not? I'm actually gonna try this. I guess have
still
this. So I can there. what do we need for her? Okay. Right, yeah, it's gonna require that. Oh well. Oh. I like jokes. There, why not? Okay. Not the worst. Now, that one we need to change. That makes sense. This is a DPS. It's a relic. There. It's bad, but you know. At least I'll have something. There, so effective hit rate should be at 97%. That's what they require. Well, that's what they say it should be at. Oh, 105. Good. That's maxed. Oh, wait. I'm kind of dumb, actually. I tried to put the crit in there. Ah. There. So, she's more ready than before. Yeah, it's gonna be my first time not playing Bronya in this team, so I guess we'll see how it goes.
I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
Ackerman, why are you here?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Aglaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name.
Right. They don't want help.
We'll be back soon. He'll be able to deal with you and that black road.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king. Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
Okay, no animation. Got it.
That sound!
We're almost there.
Watch this. Infallible. Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield.
Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall stand with us.
Yeah. Okay. My God, that's loud.
Pent in the memories of the dead. Executioner.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting.
Oh.
And you later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
All things in this world have
Frail child of humanity, 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Why don't you stay and play for a while? Don't move, okay? Let's play hide it. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer? Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. With all my power, fly the future.
This world is a fall. Return to the great tree.
Don't worry, I'll go easy. Let's pick it up a notch. Let me end your misery. The omniscient.
Right.
Together as one.
Return to the great tree.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Let us take them out.
Oh, what a spirited display, Deliverer.
Don't move, okay? Let's play 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer? What a headache. All things in this world, yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations! This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Why don't you start and let's pick it up a notch? Allow me to make a divination. Information. In accordance. Who's next? Let me end your misery.
Go.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Oops. Did that? Don't move, okay? Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery.
There we go.
This world is a fall. Return to the great tree.
More enemies.
Oh, right, okay.
With all my power, scry the future. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let's pick it up a notch. Let's play 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Return to the great tree.
Yin and yang, life and death. What a headache.
Get ready, Prof.
Oh, and there's two phases. Oh.
Quiet. I know what I'm doing.
I'll go easy. Don't move, okay? Don't mess with me.
No. Oh. Ah. Oh.
How embarrassing.
You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Also, he didn't get trapped in the past.
Minion of the Black
So what did I say?
Tide.
I felt like it wouldn't work,
King
and
of the Kremnoan Legion.
indeed didn't.
Be your opponent today.
Long time no see, Mikador.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let's pick it up a notch. Let's play 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
There, we're gonna reduce the attack.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Let me end your misery.
Converge and awaken.
Such petty tricks.
Why don't you stay and play? Don't move, okay?
What a headache.
Ah, not enough.
Let me end your misery.
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
Remedy leads to self-destruction. I am but simply a darkness.
Oh, that's nice. Wow.
Well fought. That was a good opener to the ceremony. We honor the fallen gods with this fight to the death.
Torment.
Rejoice. For I grant you the honor of sharing your final resting place with Kremnos' departed heroes.
The omniscience is through you.
That should be, yeah, right. 3 turns.
Torment.
Let's pick it up a notch.
Bless
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
No crit, yay!
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Don't worry. Don't move, okay? Let's play 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Let me end your misery.
Torment.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea
There,
of
GG.
butterflies.
Unless we don't
Illusions
crit,
of the past.
so not GG. Hey, a crit!
It's time to end this.
And it's scripted. Come on, Gilgamesh! Oh, Mighty, I mean, my bad. Yo!
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Witness this. New God has come to Castrum Kremnos.
That was
Look,
freaking
warriors
epic!
have returned.
But are the rumors true? Has Ornyx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos. They don't care about the people's safety.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Oryx is gone.
Yeah, the priorities on
Oryx
Oryx.
was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Oryx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose.
I guess.
Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
He and Agli don't get along, huh?
They have differences in ideology. Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Oryx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian.
Is she dead?
She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
Well,
I'm sorry.
my condolences.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian.
Oh.
He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Krateros.
Huh. So they made Trian survive.
If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
Yeah! 'Cause I am Cena!
Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return
I don't
even
think I
in glory.
like
As a
the
Kremnoan,
flame
I know not
thingy
the fear
talking.
of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And
Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
Don't worry, Barbara. It's alright.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
Maybe.
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran?
Cute.
How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
God, he's tall.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
We've melted a real glacier before.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames.
I love her voice.
For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity, our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castras, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power.
Right.
Yet, we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Fair enough.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about letting him give it a try?
Eh? The owner isn't liable for their pet's words.
Mem special mem. Mem.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned.
Oh?
But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos.
Huh.
I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
Huh.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Midamos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it. But humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
What do people? Okay, okay. There aren't any themes. Let's see. Okay. Here. Dead.
You're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, my Demos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
My Demos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, my Demos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
That's expected.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
Die! Ah!
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius. That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
Okay, go.
Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer? Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back and to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence? You have my gratitude. Then, farewell. Yes. Sure, let's do it.
March. Ah! Yay.
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
Never felt impressed.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
Fine on.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphorius!
Yeah, that's right.
What's going on?
We salute the guardian of Amphorius.
May glory be with you.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
Cute.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time.
What furry fire
I
on?
think I see more than just the Kremnoans.
I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation. Dong Hung mentioned that.
Oh.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
Start the yaoi.
You know what? You sound just
Give
like
them
a
what they
Goliath
want.
at the moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. And this should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama.
He definitely will.
It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
Oh, right. One last question.
What are those?
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Perhaps.
Who knows?
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those
we
words,
never truly
without
are.
question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother, Midamos. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Kratoros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face.
No.
Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role.
It's not over yet.
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back!
Glory belongs to you! We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some? We meet again.
We're not gonna walk out over there.
How was your training?
Ooh, say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Midamos! Did you just come back from training?
Mayhaps.
It's
I'm gonna
been
beat
a
you
while.
at the festival.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found some...
The son of Thorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Thorgo will be crowned in blood!
Bad posture!
Mother, I am home.
Terrible posture. Oh god, there's still more? Oh.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
There's finally a death!
Lady Trian, why did it have to end up like this?
This lip sync.
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mighty-Mos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be.
Right now?
Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see.
Since you have made your decision, then see you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not?
No. I'd prefer to remain. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fate do be like that
You
sometimes.
saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognize.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. She forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her, but now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, And that well, you and I have long accepted this absurd fate. Teacher, don't let...
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall. They will eventually need to know the truth. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
Huh.
It's not over yet.
This is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Ianisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for...
Is it because Amphorius has entered Era Bellica?
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat...
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
Oh.
You're here, Orynyx.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my...
This might be...
The family.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance, but things took an unexpected turn.
Did something go wrong?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the Holy Maiden of Ianisopolis met... Let's keep up with her. This story...
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
Oh. There. And I guess, there. No. Oh. All right. So, I wanted to finish this story before the end of this stream, but apparently, the end of the story, which in my opinion should have ended at Mighty Mouse going home, decided to extend itself a little bit. So I'm gonna have to end stream right here, and so we're sadly gonna have to do this, well, to finish this another time. But that's still fine. Still fine, since I enjoy that game. But yeah, we also have an event on Star Rail. So we'll have to do that once we have the time. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this story. Preferably not this week, since last week we we didn't play Elden Ring, we didn't play Subnautica like I was supposed to. All because of that game with the new story. So I'm probably gonna finish this game, finish this story maybe this Friday. It's gonna be maybe this Friday, or it's gonna be next Monday. But yeah, I guess that will be it. Thank you everybody so much for watching this stream. I've had fun, and I hope you guys did too. And if you want to still keep having fun like that with me, then you know what to do. You can follow me on these social platforms, and obviously follow me on Twitch itself. It also helps. Now, my YouTube channel, I do YouTube exclusive videos sometimes. Like my latest video, which was a Pokemon quiz, which I've had some fun doing. I've had fun, and I discovered that I am apparently a ground and fairy type Pokemon, which is pretty special considering considering I use fire. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so I looked for for a raid, but there doesn't seem to be anyone. There doesn't seem to be anyone to raid. Everyone playing this game, I don't know where they are, and I don't want to raid someone and then accidentally get myself spoiled. So, you know. So we won't raid, but it will be fine. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, since tomorrow we are gonna be playing Alien Isolation. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for being here, and take care, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, blah blah blah. I don't know where you live. Bye bye.